to this video. In this one, we're going to be having a look at if I forgive someone, does that let them off the hook? So I'm Debbie Clement-Large and this is Greta Counts, and we're both transformational coaches, and we welcome you today to the video. Hi Greta.
Hi Debbie, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you. So this is something that comes up about forgiveness. Forgiveness is a massive topic and we've only got a little video, but if we forgive somebody, does that let them off the hook of what we perceive that they've done wrong?
Wow, what an awesome question, Debbie. That is a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, because when we feel someone's done something wrong, we think, actually, when we've got to keep the blame on them, they must know that they've done something wrong. But actually, the only person that's carrying that blame, and that may be anger and anything else that goes, is us.
Yes.
They could be quite oblivious to the fact that we're still cross with them because they've done something that we perceive as wrong.
Yes. And I would venture to say that not only does it let them off the hook, they're actually not on the hook, we're on the hook.
Ooh, explain.
Yeah, whoever it is that it has the hang up, who is feeling unforgiving, that's who's on the hook. So it's not letting them off the hook. They've never been on the hook. We're on the hook. And the reason that we want to forgive others, no matter what they've done, is because we don't want to be on the hook. Otherwise, the hook is in us. So forgiveness is always, always, always for us as individuals. It's not for the other person. Forgiveness is something we do for ourselves. It is a gift we give to ourselves because we're the only ones that is feeling how we're feeling about it. The other person has usually gone on with their lives. They're doing whatever they're doing. And oftentimes they don't even know that they have offended us in such a big way. So the question is a great question. If I forgive someone, will I let them off the hook? And the statement is, when I forgive someone, it lets me off the hook.
That is so true, isn't it? Yeah, because you let go. Yeah, because instead of like that little pressure cooker that we can have inside of holding on to that anger and that blame, we actually release that with forgiveness. So we're not saying we're condoning someone's behavior, but we're just saying, actually, I'm going to let you take responsibility for your actions and I'm going to take responsibility for my actions.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to carry all that pressure of all that anger and that crossness and the blame that I'm carrying around and I'm hurting me.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to let that go. And I'm just going to let you get on with your life. And you take responsibility for your stuff and I'll take responsibility for me and feeling good. Because I want to feel good. I don't want to be carrying that stuff around with me.
Yes. And oftentimes, they are going to take responsibility for it because that is the other side of the coin. That's why you have to let it go, because they don't have to own up to it, because as far as they're concerned, maybe they didn't do anything to you, you know, they didn't do anything wrongful when it can feel really wrongful to you. So, as I said, it lets you off the hook and not them, because they've never been on the hook. We are, because our feelings are hooked up on what they did and hooked up on how we feel, and just we're hooked. And it's in our best interest every time, all the time, to forgive everyone for everything, no matter what it is, because if not, it just doesn't serve us. It keeps us from being receptive to love. That's really the issue. Yeah. So.
And I don't know about you, but I've sometimes done a bit of forgiveness when I've been out walking the dog, and I've been walking around the woods and it's quiet and there's no one around, and I can even say it out loud, maybe not really loud, but I can just say, actually, I forgive you for not being the way I want you to be, for not having behaved in a way I want you to behave, for saying something that I perceived as hurtful. And writing it out is really helpful. And sometimes you can just meditate or contemplate on it and see, well, why do I feel like that? Why has that upset me so much? Why has that hurt me? Can I just say, look, I forgive you for that, and I forgive myself for feeling this way, and I don't want to hold on to that anymore. Life's too short, and there's too much living to be done to be holding on to negative stuff that just eats away at us. If we just, the longer we hold it, the more we hurt ourselves.
Yes, I totally agree. I always suggest to my clients, forgive others and set yourself free.
Yeah, love that.
It's about setting them free. It's about setting yourself free. I forgive others and I set myself free. I forgive others and I set myself free. It feels so good. This has been great, Debbie.
This has been great, and I think we've got to end on that, because that is such a good end, such a good sentence, and oh yeah, love it. Thank you very much for sharing that. That is, yeah, just remember that, because that just you're forgiving others for yourself, and be selfish sometimes, because that's good. We want to let go of things. So thank you for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure having you here, and thank you, Greta, for joining me. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, Debbie.
And I hope to see you on a conversation soon. Take care and have a good day.
Okay, you too.